You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah. And if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAK Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
Oh,
Hey! We made it! We made it another week.
oh,
We made it another week.
we did it. All right, see you guys.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning into the second episode of the podcast. Have a good night.
This is night 2.
Yep,
Part
night
two?
2. We're doing a 7-day long marathon of podcasting. We are 7 days, 7-day podcasting episode.
You remember that? You
What?
remember on News Channel 5 when they would
Yeah, it was like
they'd
5.
ask the kids if they
1.
wanted
No,
to
it
do
was,
that?
it was like 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would, did you ever do that? Did they ever?
No,
they came to our school and did it.
I think my sister's preschool. I think they did it for every other class but ours. Or
'Cause I
the
remember-
class that I was in.
Yeah. Oh, never getting the fun sounds again
But anyway.
already.
I'm never gonna be in the news for anything.
You're not going to be on the news for anything.
I actually don't think I was on the news for anything. Nope.
I don't. I was. This is a story that I don't want to get into just yet because it's a bit too. It's a bit too soon, as the kids would say. But I was asked if I wanted to be on the news. Last
Yeah, I remember.
November or 2 Novembers ago. I was
2 Novembers
approached
ago.
by a newsman
Yeah.
when I was walking out of my house if I wanted to talk, and I said, I don't think so. Uh-oh. What do you see? Is that Sean? Oh, we got our first special guest.
First special guest, Sean.
Sean. Hey, Sean, you want something funny? Here's something funny for you.
Sean, you want something funny? Here's something funny for you.
Here's Sean. Here you go. Here's something funny for you. There you go. There's your funny thing.
So I can hear. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's like a monitor.
It did the microphone.
All right, dude, get him out of here. Get this tattooed man out of here. This tattooed maniac.
Yeah.
Look at
Tattoo
this guy.
freak.
He's a rebel.
He didn't even close my door. What a brother.
What a rebel.
What a brother.
What a brother.
Golly.
You know what I like? You know what I like to do with people who act like that?
What's that?
Pee on him.
Calvin and Hobbes style.
Well, welcome back, guys. Today is March 14th.
St. Louis Day.
The noise gate cut you out. It's so loud. Then
St. Louis Day. Happy 314 Day. Go eat some pie pizza. Go eat some emos. Go eat some vests. Go kiss your uncle on the lips. It's pie day.
gate cut you out. Oh my god, I can't wait for you to hear that. Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
So
dude.
it's 314 Day. Celebrate St. Louis. Celebrate the Cardinals. Celebrate the Blues. So yep, that's why I'm repping purple today.
Oh, I'm gonna put that in the soundboard. It was so, I don't even know how to explain it. I just gotta stop talking about it. Yeah, but today is March 14th. It's a Sunday. We usually record on Monday, but somebody's getting their teeth plucked out tomorrow. Let's start.
Me.
You want to show them your wisdom teeth one last time? Yep, there they are. Yeah, I'm sure they can see them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
They're back there.
I'm sure they
Oh
are.
god, what?
Do they hurt?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure gotta put on some lip gloss. I'm gonna sing some chapstick. I'm pretty sure I had some kind of infection with them
Oh,
at some point. because I was okay, so what happened was I was playing Xbox. I was playing Madden, and I was just playing and I was just eating these white chocolate cookies. Yeah, cookies and cream Hershey's bars. They're really good. But I was eating them like long ways. I wasn't putting them in like deep throating. I was like going long ways.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I kept hitting where like this back left one
Okay.
on my bottom jaw. I have two jaws. I have a top jaw and a bottom jaw.
Everybody does. This is
Everybody
this is
does.
known knowledge.
This is yeah, you're right. And so the next day, like my tooth was like everything hurt about it. Like I couldn't like chew on the left side of my face, and I'm left-handed, so I just kind of like chew. I do everything with my left hands. I had two left hands, by the way. I'm like SpongeBob. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, and it like got all swollen, and like my lymph node here got all swollen and stuff. So yeah, so it really hurt, and then I couldn't play. I play saxophone on Thursdays, for a band, and I could hardly bite down that hard. It just hurt. So I was like, Mom, we're getting these out.
Well, you are getting them out kind of late. You're 21. I got mine out. Actually, no, I got mine out when I was 18, so it wasn't that long ago. I don't know.
That was, I mean,
2 years ago.
I think I got them out a while ago, but now they're like totally in my mouth now. Basically, they're part of my mouth. So I had braces, so all my bottom teeth are like out of.
I always forget you had braces.
Yeah, they're all.
Whoa. Sean did too.
Yeah, me and Sean had braces, but like I looked like a child, so like every picture from like
Sean did too.
Yeah, yeah, we looked like children until like junior and senior year. Sauce. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, and I looked like a nerd. Someone sent me a picture of me in the Hardin yearbook.
Oh God.
And I'm wearing like a newsboy cap, but backwards with my satchel, my man purse.
Oh my
do you
God,
remember that?
I remember that. Of course I do. You wear the same jacket every single day too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it, but I think I got rid of it. But I had it hanging up over here because I'm at my house now because I'm on spring break. Spring break.
You going to Florida, dude?
Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go hang out with Governor DeSantis in Florida.
Governor Bill de Blasio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gavin's on spring break. I'm always on spring break. And so he's at home. He's actually, usually Gavin's about like 30, 40 minutes away from me. Today, he's only about 2 minutes away from me. He's just a stone's throw away from me.
He's just a hop, skip, and a throw away.
He's just a stone's throw down the street.
He's a hop, skip, and a jump away, isn't he?
Oh, I'll see that. All right, baby. But no, he's pretty close to me right now, which is kind of crazy. You think about it.
And you still didn't want to hang out with me and record this.
I don't. I never. And quite frankly, I don't think I ever want to.
No, I understand, dude.
You know what? I'm pretty busy. I'll have to see if I can fit you in my schedule. So
okay, yeah, I'll have to ask my secretary.
But you're getting your wisdom teeth out tomorrow, as we've already said.
Yep.
And so we're recording today because I don't think you're gonna want to talk to anybody for at least a couple days. I'll be surprised if you're ready to record next Monday because it takes.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking to my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh no, you should be fine after like a couple days." And I'm like, "No, I think I'll be pretty bad once I think I'll be pretty bad."
Yeah, just do not use a straw. They'll tell you that. I'm sure they've already told you this. They haven't. Already.
No, they haven't. I have literally. Okay. No, I never had like a pre-consultation. My mom was just like, "Get these out."
Yeah, take them out. I want you to
take them out.
I want you to take my son, and I want you to take his teeth out. What am I telling you?
I got you.
People are gonna be so upset. Yeah, this podcast, I tried it. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Take my son's teeth out.
But I think, this was the analogy my friend used last night. was that, you know, sometimes you just gotta throw stuff in people's face, and if you don't like it, then they'll just stop watching.
Yep. And that's what we did. We just launched this right into everybody's mouth.
Yeah, so I think that this is like this is after you got to know us, you know.
Peace and love.
It's like this peace and love, peace and love. This is like the second date.
Yeah, second date.
Yeah.
The second date, we're gonna we probably talk a little bit more. You know, on the second date, usually, you know, you talk more about yourself, you know, maybe you start making a move, and next thing you know, you're fucking. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play.
I'll make the noise for you.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be that graphic right off the bat.
Yeah, come on.
We're like 10 minutes in, and I'm already talking about, you know. But yeah, no. So yeah, we're at the second episode. We're on to episode 2 now of the. We didn't even say what the name of the show is. The It Takes All Kinds podcast.
It Takes All Kinds podcast. We are
like off the rail. We're already off the rails.
Yeah,
we already jumped the shark.
Yep, we already did.
I'm already talking about having seg.
Yeah.
But no, well, yeah, I think that's what. Okay, so what I was gonna say is, so like you said, they haven't told you already, but whatever you do, do not drink from a straw.
Why not?
I'll get to that. Don't drink.
I want to launch fluid down my throat.
Do not drink from a straw. Well, you can do that. You just can't do it from a straw.
Oh, okay.
Get a trebuchet and launch liquid down your throat. Don't drink from a straw. You can use catapult. You'd have to ask your doctor. Don't drink from a straw. Okay. Don't vape. Don't smoke.
Are you serious?
Pretty much, you can't suck on anything. No suckers.
What?
No popsicles.
What? No, seriously?
Yeah, because
I bought popsicles.
Oh well, you can probably have a popsicle. Just don't like. You just can't. You just can't. On it because you can get what is known as a dry socket.
Oh yes, you had dry socket, didn't you?
That's what I was getting to. A dry socket is where, so when you get your wisdom teeth out, they sew it, or I think they sew it up, right? They sew it up.
They just get in there and
they sew it up.
They loop the needle or thread the needle.
So they sew it up, and but what sucks about it is that eventually that hole will close up and it will be just gum. It'll just be hard gum there to your bone. Good. But when they take your wisdom teeth out, it's just a straight shot to your jawbone. And so when you get dry socket, it's that socket that's usually, not to get gross, and I won't get too graphic with you, Gavin, because I don't want you to pass out.
No, it's only whenever we're talking about other things.
What other things? I thought it was like blood and stuff.
Well, it is blood, but also for some reason HIV, AIDS, and injecting.
Oh, really?
Injecting marijuanas.
Oh, we got to talk about that sometime because that's very interesting. I don't want to get into that right now because I don't want to make you say anything. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll try not to be too graphic, but it's where that socket where your tooth used to be dries up and there's no more blood clot in there, which is that'll happen once it heals together. But if it happens too quickly, it's literally just a hollow pit to your jawbone. And so every time you breathe in, it's just like air on your bone. And it's the absolute worst pain. Honestly, I broke my neck. I've had spinal surgery, and nothing compares to the pain of a dry socket. And I don't even make that up. I could not sleep. It was the worst thing.
And didn't you also have a root canal too? But not because of the dry socket, right?
Dude, I would rather get a root canal than get my tooth filled. Root canal is nothing. It's a long process, but it's better than. I think it's less painful than getting your tooth filled.
Yeah, I'm just. No, I'm ready.
Go on, sorry.
I'm ready.
We're getting you prepared. But just any.
I guess so. I can't. I can't. I have to start drink. I can't drink water after midnight. I'm like a gremlin.
Uh-oh, dude. Yeah. I don't want to see what happens to you after midnight. But no, like for whatever reason, not to sidetrack from wisdom teeth, but any sort of mouth pain for me is like the worst.
Well, it's like straight under your brain. Like your brain is like right next to your nose.
I would rather have any surgery or anything done than to have any sort of issues with my mouth. Like right now, I think I have something wrong with my
you okay, buddy?
My tooth over here. I got a sensitive tooth over here, and it's kind of hurting me right now. And I don't like it. And my throat, like sore throat. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll take a rain check, please. Ugh. But no, so yeah. Wisdom teeth, man. Good luck tomorrow on that. What time are you getting that done?
10 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's not too bad. I got mine done like
well, considering I woke up at, I don't know, 2 o'clock today.
Well, that's not too bad because I woke up at 1:20 today, which is the latest I have woken up in like a couple years. Because I went to bed so late and because I forgot about daylight savings time. So, sorry.
Happy daylight savings time, everybody. Hope that your daylight has been saved.
Yeah, everybody, happy daylight savings time. Yes. This one goes out to all the farmers out there.
Thank you, Benjamin Franklin.
Thank you, farmers.
Thank you, farmers.
Thank you, farmers.
You know, that's another thing. I think that's one of the things that is always kind of cool about whenever you go to college, is that you meet a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds. And
sorry, that was really loud.
You meet a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds. And so you hear about different clubs that other schools had, and our high school did not have Future Farmers of America.
To repeat what Gavin said,
they did not have an agriculture class.
Yeah, to repeat what Gavin said, he just cut out. We did not have a Future Farmers of America class. They kind of cut out there.
Yeah, and we don't have an agriculture class either.
You're not. Do you guys have one at your college?
No. I'm just saying that people are always shocked to hear that like we don't have that, like our high school didn't have it, or like certain. I'm like, it's because we're the city slickers.
Yeah, we didn't grow up out there, sonny boy. Let me sit you down and let me tell you something here, buddy.
Let me tell you a story about the time whenever I went to go compete in Future Farmers of America.
Listen, we never went out to the outback and shot a gun louder than anything you've ever heard.
Listen here, cowboy. You don't even know nothing about that.
You're right. I can't believe that I don't know nothing about agriculture. I'm just out here being a city slicker.
One time I asked One-Eye Willie if he'd take me down south. Take me down to the river. See if I wanted to go for a swim.
He didn't push you in, did he?
He grabbed me right by the tuft of my hair. Yeah. And he said, "You get in that water down there, you little buddy boy, or I'll knock you 2 weeks into Saturday."
And what'd you do?
Well, I did what One-Eye Willie told me, and I jumped in that creek right there.
I remember my mom used to take me out washing. She used to wash her clothes out there in the cornfields. And one time I got a little tick. I got a tick on my Peter, right on the tip of my Peter, and she had to rip it off like, yeah. She got in there. She ripped that tick right out of my Peter.
Wow, I cannot believe that.
Most painful thing I've ever heard.
I'll tell you what, we never had to go down and wash ourselves in the cornfield, but we did have a big had a big cast iron skillet that we used to wash our feet in. And one time I put my feet in there, and that water was so and that water was hotter than anything I had ever touched, and it burnt my feet to a crisp.
We were riding the ferry over to Alton, Illinois. and the damn thing near tit door.
Wow. I cannot believe that has ever happened to you. One time my cousin...
One time I was in the bathtub with my mom, my pa, my brother. I was in the bathtub with my ball and my mom, my sister, and my grandma, and my brother, and everything inside. Everybody was inside the big old tub, and we all just took a bath together.
Yeah.
Just like the prairie days, just like the women on the little fairy on the prairie.
Little fairy on the prairie. You ever growing up? You ever growing up watching the Little Prairie on the House?
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
Those were the good old days when
you're smoking some tobacco.
I grab my pipe and I smoke my pipe all the way down.
I packed that pipe tired in a cork bean in a corkscrew.
I'll tell you what, I ain't never seen anything like that before. One time it got real cold in the winter time, and so my ma, my pa, my granddaddy, and me, we all had to sleep together in a big old bed. And the bed was
remind me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It used to get so cold that we used to have to sleep with the horses on top of us.
You ever had the bubonic plague?
We used to have to tip the horse over onto us just to keep warm.
We used to have to make it pee on our covers just to make sure we could get some heat going.
We had to have take a piss right on our nose or right on our head just to keep us warm during the winter months.
Welcome back to 2021.
This is 2021. Thank you.
We just took us back in time to the early 1900s, late 1800s.
Yeah.
Just got a little peek on what was happening back then.
It's just a retrospective thing that we're doing here.
Yeah, we have a retrospective series.
Yeah, a lot of people keep talking about the good old days, and so me and Gavin, we just miss the good old days, and we just want to bring people back to the good old days.
Yeah, like Andy in The Office said, I wished you knew you were in the good days when you were in them.
That's a great quote, Gavin.
Thank you.
I didn't even.
You know what? I'm actually gonna pull up the actual quote of what he said.
Is that a real thing? I thought you were just making a joke.
No. I'm serious.
Yeah. Never sniffing That's just a reminder.
He says, the weird thing is now I'm exactly where I want to be. I've got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
That's and why? And this is from the show The Office.
Yep.
And why do you have this memorized? You don't even like The Office. Where did that? Was that?
No, I like The Office. I
thought you didn't.
No, I like The Office.
Okay, so wait, really? I thought you would hate The Office.
No, I don't like Friends. I vehemently hate Friends.
Yeah, I knew that.
Friends
you don't
is
like
awful.
You don't like laugh tracks.
No, I like Seinfeld's funny, but also like the laugh tracks just sometimes just get to me where I'm like, yeah. Like we were watching iCarly the other day or something like that on Netflix because that's out on Netflix now, and the laugh track was going, and I was like, oh God.
So, what if Friends didn't have a laugh track?
It still wouldn't be funny because it's just not funny.
Yeah,
it's just not funny.
Okay, I mean, it's debatable.
People know me.
Maybe
people know me as the funny man.
That's true. Gavin's doing all kinds of funny things right now.
I'm doing aerobics.
That's a really funny thing, dude. But
we have to let the audience know when to laugh.
Yeah, we do. We hold up cue
Because
cards.
the jokes are so funny.
They're hilarious. That's why we have 70 million views.
I will point you in the direction of Drew Gooden's video, not the NBA player Drew Gooden. I'm talking about like the Vine star Drew Gooden, the guy who said, "Road work ahead. I sure hope it does."
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, that guy. He made a video on like why laugh tracks are really not good or whatever.
Yeah,
Like they contribute to over half of the showtime. They contribute to over half the showtime. It's like, dude, this is stupid.
I like Friends as like, and I hate to say this because I hate when people talk about this, but it is true. It's like a nostalgic kind of like, it's kind of like a feel good kind of show for me. I think because like it was, my mom didn't watch it all the time, but it seemed to be on a lot when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so like for whatever reason, watching it is like, I don't know, just like a feel good thing to me. I don't really think it's not that great of a show, and there's not really anything that's like, there are parts of it that I think are funny, but a lot of it is, I don't know. I don't watch it and like I can watch it and not be like cringed out by
I like
things that are said.
I guess using that logic, then Jeopardy and Days of Our Lives have that same effect on me.
Same, yeah. Days of Our Lives, but not Jeopardy. My mom used to religiously watch Days of Our Lives.
Yeah,
all the time. And like, that's like not a good. I don't know what about
that is a soap opera. That is
it never like for whatever reason like the like I couldn't even tell you what the theme song sounds like, but like just the thought of it like I don't know. It's just like a weird. Leaves a weird feeling in my stomach. I don't know why.
It reminds me of like it really does like because it was like mid 2000s.
Yeah.
And like just everything about it was just so 2000s.
Yeah, it's just.
Wrong. I would not be surprised still going.
What'd you say?
I would not be surprised if Days of Our Lives is still going.
I think it is.
Yeah, I know.
There's like another. I would not be surprised of it. We're gonna find out right now. But no, like Mama used to watch that all the time. Days of Our Lives, and it. Yeah. Oh my, no way. What? Days of Our Lives was released in November of 1965.
Oh, that's probably like the original one.
Yeah, but it's like, I think it's the same thing. And there's 14,000 episodes.
What?
Yeah, there's 14,000. It's still going. 2002 to present is when they switched over to Sony.
Okay, yeah.
14,000 episodes, dear.
That's insane.
Oh boy.
You know what what our teachers used to say? Quality over quantity.
Amen. But no, like Days of Our Lives reminds me of my trauma. But no, I don't know. I never watched any of it. It was just
me neither. I just remember coming home and my mom would be watching it.
Because it was on like it was on like whenever my mom would come to pick me up from school. I remember.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like right on. It was right there. We're like the Oprah Winfrey show.
Winfrey.
The Oprah Winfrey show.
We talked a lot about Oprah last time. I mean, not really, but
congratulations, Oprah.
Shout out, Oprah. I just want to give Oprah just a big congratulations. Mm-hmm. Everybody, congratulate Oprah, please.
Yep.
But no, what were we talking about before this? What were we just talking about?
Sitcoms.
Oh yeah, sitcoms. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I was surprised that you liked The Office.
Yeah, no, I like The Office because there's no laugh track and like a lot of the jokes hit most of the time.
Yeah, I mean
another show that I really like is Curb Your Enthusiasm. People tell me I look like I actually have a shirt over here.
Gary David.
Yeah, Larry Dayton.
Larry Dayton.
Yeah.
Larry Dayton.
Larry Dayton.
But no, that does surprise me that you like it because it just doesn't seem like something you'd like. But I like it. I never watched it, and I think that some parts of it are a little.
No, I have some opinions about The Office that I'd be willing to share if you would allow me.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to get to because I think some of it's kind of cringy. But what I wanted to say, I'm going to interrupt you real quick, is I'm surprised that you like The Office because of your strong takes about the Sports Center or ESPN or whoever was posting those Office memes that you were.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I think okay. All right. Okay. Here, okay. All right. Let me speak on this.
I'm gonna let you speak, dude.
Okay. So, I liked The Office. I liked it. I think it was up to season 4. After that, I think after Steve Carell left, they had like new writers and stuff that hopped on, and I think I know that maybe one day this will come out. But BJ Novak, if you're ever watching this, you should have written yourself out of that show a long time ago. I did not need to care about the intern. I did not need to care about you getting a job with Thunder. I did not care. And you made yourself, you are not a good actor. I don't like BJ Novak as an actor. I don't know what he did, but he didn't do it right enough. He wrote lines for himself. He was a writer on The Office.
Okay.
And he like wrote his character. I forgot his character's name.
I don't either. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, hold on.
But I mean, there's not really any like
Ryan Howard.
So like, is there
not the baseball player Ryan Howard?
There's like a storyline after Steve Carell.
Yeah,
dies.
No, he goes away. But no, I mean, it's just like once Steve Carell left the show, it was kind of bad.
But is there a storyline about?
No, there's not a storyline about anything.
Character becoming.
I don't know if it was after Steve Carell, but it was just like Steve Carell's character applies for a Dunder Mifflin like executive job. Doesn't get it, but Ryan Howard or BJ Novak's character Ryan Howard gets it, and it's just so it's just really because like I didn't care. I didn't care about Ryan Howard and Mindy Kaling's character at all. That like whole love sequence was so annoying to me. She's okay.
I think she's so annoying.
But her and Ryan's like love thing was just so annoying, and it like so many things towards the end of The Office like peter out.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard anybody like talk about those seasons of The Office after Steve Carell leaves being like anything like good. You've never hear like, oh, I love this part from this part of The Office. I mean, I don't know anything about The Office. I've seen episodes, but I've never like sat and watched it. I've just like seen bits and pieces. I've seen episodes. Yeah. I love that the parkour episode is that whole thing is hilarious to me.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm saying that like there are funny sequences. It's just it wasn't as like consistently funny after Steve Carell left. And I shared this with my girlfriend. I said that I don't like BJ Novak's acting, and he wrote himself in the show way too much. He should have literally been like a fourth tier character in that show, where he comes on once every like 6 episodes and he makes an appearance, and that's it. I really don't. I did not care about that. Was he
on from the beginning?
I don't remember.
He come in like
he came in. I think towards the end of first season. I'm pretty sure he was like an intern and like the like whoop or whatever the whoop. I don't remember if anybody knows, but it's like the thing. I don't know. His whole character and everything about him was just not my favorite. Speaking on what ESPN and SportsCenter post, ESPN and SportsCenter post these posts about this day in sports history, and it's like The Office versus The Warehouse, and it was just like, dude, who cares? Who cares? It's so stupid to me. It's just so stupid to me personally that I mean, make fun of me all you want, but it's just so stupid to me that we post about pop culture as if it was like actually something that really happened in real life. And it's not it's just so stupid to me because that office episode of the basketball, like Office versus Warehouse, aired like in 2005.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know. Like, I fully agree with you.
It's so stupid to me that I don't care I understand that some days sports aren't on, or some days nothing happened in sports world or anything like that. But holies, I really don't need to see basically a reminder that this thing happened in The Office 16 years ago. I don't care.
It's so dumb.
It's so much better to see. It's so much better to see like today, like on this day, LeBron dunked on this person. I'd rather see that. Like I'd rather see like on this day, LeBron ate this for breakfast and had this big of a shit later that day.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than fucking reminders about popular culture.
And it's and to go to Gavin's defense, because I fully agree with him, it's not like they just did it once. They do it
consistently,
like 3 times. They're probably still doing it. They probably have some scheduled out.
I think ESPN, because they're owned by Disney, posted a thing where it's like this really poorly rendered like cars, like cars from the movie Cars, the Pixar movie Cars, like racing through the streets of Florida or something like that. And it was like Lightning McQueen drifting, and it was stuff like that. And it was just like, why did we post this? Why? Thank you, ESPN. I'm glad that I saw this. Thanks. I'd never expected to see a Lightning McQueen car, I guess, to scale, driving the streets of Miami, Florida. I don't care.
It probably has to do with the SpongeBob sports thing that happened.
That too. That was a little bit funnier because it was a little bit less in your face. You had an option of not watching that, but I think it was funny because they also had like the kids and the fans vote for like the MVP, like the Nickelodeon MVP.
Yeah,
and I think it's and it was Mitch Trubisky, which is really funny because he's a really
who's that?
He was a really shitty quarterback for the Bears.
Oh, and they voted on him?
Yeah, they voted on him, and it was not a very good game for him. They lost too.
I didn't watch any of that. I just saw screenshots from it. I think
it was Bears versus Saints.
Speaking of which, speaking of Saints, Drew Brees announced today that he's retiring. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw that. He should have announced he was retiring like at the end of the season, but
it's kind of
free agents begins so that nobody's like. It makes sense because I think it makes sense because he didn't want anybody to. I don't think he wanted a team to think that they had the opportunity of signing him. So he's just like, this is a free agency period in the NFL right now, I believe. So he was just like, you know what, let's not get anybody's hopes up. I'm retiring.
Oh,
been in it for 20 years.
Long time.
Ridiculous guy.
Ridiculous. He'll probably die. He'll probably die next year.
I wouldn't say that. Doesn't he have a lot of kids? No, that's Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers has a lot of kids.
Who the hell is Phillip Rivers?
He played for the San Diego Chargers and then he ended his career with the Colts, and now I think he's retired. He's got like 12 kids.
Jesus.
He's got a bus load of children in his basement.
A bust?
No, a bus load.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time.
No, all the time.
Hey, I don't mean to switch gears here, but I came up with a fun game that I like to play.
Okay.
It's where you're in your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you sorry, I'm just trying to remember it. So you're in your car, okay, and you're driving along like you do, like one does, and you're on, I would say you pretty much have to be on the highway or freeway, whatever you call it.
Mm-hmm. And
you're driving, I would say, depending on what the speed limit is, somewhere between like 75 and like 90 miles per hour. So you're going pretty fast, but you're not going like 100. You're not like going like extremely fast. You're just going like, you're cooking. You're going decently fast. Not to where it's scary, but you're going like fast enough that you're going fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a game that you and I could play if we're doing it, but like it usually works best if you have like kids in the car because it's fun. It's a fun game for it's a fun game for them too. And so it's best if you have kids in the car with you and you're doing this. So you're going like 75, 80, 90 miles per hour down the highway, and you're flying by and you just try and yank your keys out of the ignition. So the Grammys are going on right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Like, I seriously did not. I went down for dinner about, I guess it's been like an hour and a half now. I went downstairs and I just saw it on the TV and I was like, I had literally no idea that was going on today. I had no idea. I seriously had no joke. I had no idea that was going on today.
Are you explaining what are you gonna explain what the joke was?
What are you talking about?
What's the fun game that you were playing? It just for yanking the teeth out of the ignition.
It's just that's the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Did you know the Grammys were going on?
The only reason I knew the Grammys was going on because my sister wanted to watch Harry Styles and Billie Eilish. They performed back to back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they performed. I didn't.
Yeah, they had performances.
Sorry, I only knew that.
Clearly, you've never watched the Grammys.
I mean, I know they have performances at the Grammys. I just didn't know that Harry Styles and Billie Eilish performed. I didn't know.
Here's my opinion on the Grammys. They need more representation on the board for the Grammys and the Golden Globes.
More representation? How? Like, what do you?
They need more women and not white heterosexual old men.
That's
who have really bad taste in music. For example, I will hold the grudge here. These are a couple things. I think that Beck should not have won Best Album in 2014. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He won Best Album for his album in 2014.
Why? Beck?
Yes.
Beck as in like.
Yes, Beck.
Beck I'm trying to think of a Beck song right now. Is he the one that does the something that I'm trying to remember. What's the lyrics of that song?
It's I'm a lizard baby.
Yeah, in the time of chimpanzees, there was
a monkey. Yeah.
That's what I always think about. Okay.
So why don't you kill me? Here we go. Grammy
2014. I didn't even know he was. Is he or that band? Are they still making music? Like to this day?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't know that. Who do you think should have won then?
Hold on. Maybe. Oh, this was the year. 2014 was the year that Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's The Heist won over over
Kendrick Lamar.
Well, yeah, over Kendrick Lamar and
that's really about it because it was Mad City, right?
Mad City, yeah,
which is like a huge deal.
Yeah,
that I would definitely disagree with, but yeah.
Daft Punk's Random Access Memories won that year, but hold on, I'm trying to find.
Okay. I mean, that one I can understand a little bit more than Mackle poop.
I think it's 2015 then.
Yeah, it won Best Album?
Yeah, it won literally Album of the Year in 2014.
2015. Or 2014.
2015. Sorry, 2015.
Okay. Get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2015. It was so bad. I hated that album so bad. He was a Scientologist. Now he's like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's come out since and said that he's not a Scientologist anymore.
Okay.
But he was a Scientologist then, and I believe that was what contributed to that. Because I'm trying to think of
I never knew that. That's very interesting. I don't think.
Yeah, he beat Beyonce for Album of the Year.
Oh. I mean, not right there. I mean, not that I'm a Beyonce fan, but that doesn't even make any sense.
It still bothers me because I think he also won Best Alternative Album of the Year, and that was the same year that St. Vincent released an album, the same year that Spoon released an album, the same year that Black Keys released an album, all these things.
Yeah, but who listens to them?
Yeah, I know. You know.
Yeah, well, that was also the year that I don't know. I can't think of any albums that came out in 2015 that I like. I'm trying to see who won this year. Oh my gosh, why are my emails keep getting pulled up? Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyways, I don't feel like looking. I don't know why I would try and look at a news article while we're doing a podcast, but yeah, I just had no idea. Did you know up until today that the Grammys are going on today?
No.
So you found out today?
Yeah.
Same. I had no idea. What do you got?
So album of the year won over the Sam Smith album, Beyonce's title album.
Okay.
With the black background, pink text with just Beyonce.
Okay.
And then Ed Sheeran's X and Girl by Pharrell Williams.
Huh. That doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, it won Best Rock Album over the Black Keys and Tom Petty and U2.
Wait, the Black Keys were nominated for a Grammy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But they won in 2010.
Wow. They've been around for that long? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been around since early 2000s, actually, like 2001. Huh. Yep.
I didn't know that. I just know about them because of you. I'm not a huge...
St. Vincent actually did win Best Alternative Music Album, but the fact that was also the year that Melophobia by Cage the Elephant released, and Lazaretto by Jack White, and Reflector by Arcade Fire, and This Is All Yours by OJ all released that year, which is crazy to me that there was a lot of good music in the early 2010s.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a huge fan of really any of those bands. I have no idea who St. Vincent is.
Well, she shreds the guitar. She opened up for the Black Keys in 2014 whenever I saw him.
You told me about her.
Yeah, she's really good. Yeah.
Her?
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's really good.
Interesting.
Kills the guitar.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of her.
Yep, I still hold a grudge against the Grammys for that.
Yeah.
And when men want their wives to look good at home and in public.
What do you think about that?
Good. Like,
huh?
I said that's good. I like it. Good sound.
Yeah. But what do you think about what he said?
Oh yeah, no, that's awful.
Yeah. But that's like these people, who, I don't know, man. These people who watch the Grammys and the Oscars and stuff like that and like just eat that. It's just like, it's the same people. I'm going to say it. And I'm sorry I'm bringing it up again. But these are the same people that are obsessed with the royal family.
You're right. No, they are.
It's the same people.
They're like in the same like.
It's the same people tweeting about The Bachelor too.
Oh no, The Bachelor's. I'll defend The Bachelor just because so many people at my college. Yeah.
This is me stepping off my pedestal for a minute.
Yeah,
because I agree. I'll step back because okay. So I don't mean to interrupt you because I know you were saying something about it, but I think there is a portion of people who watch The Bachelor that also fit into this group. The people who watch The Bachelor, because they again eat up that reality TV stuff,
mm-hmm.
are the same people who find that in the royal family and in the Oscars and Grammys and stuff. It's that same you know what I mean?
I know. I get that. Yeah.
And whereas I think you and I have that a different in other people who watch The Bachelor watch it because it's funny and it's you know. You can get into it. You can live vicariously through those people rather than having those types of sexual escapades of your friends or you. Yeah.
But on my opinion on the Grammys and the Oscars and stuff like that and the Golden Globes and stuff like that, just watch what you want to. Just watch what you want to.
Just don't talk.
Listen to what you want to. Listen to what you want to. Do what you want to. I really don't think that you need to follow all the awards shows and stuff like that to get a sense of what's going on in pop culture, because especially with now meme culture and all that stuff now, there's a lot more things that there's a lot more things that just become popular and that you can still be in the loop without being into the Grammys and the Oscars and stuff like that.
No offense to people obsessed with it.
Yeah, no, I mean the people who watch that religiously and just wait and just nom it up and stuff like that. It's a very boomer thing, in my opinion, because they've only been around since boomers were around.
They have their drafts ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Who won?
Well, yeah, and all these, literally, even if I were to look up any award show in a certain year, they will have those published and like updated and stuff like that. Like at the minute it happens.
That's what I was just looking at. I was looking at an article from CBS that said, "Watch live updates from the Grammys."
Yeah, and it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I honestly don't listen to half the music that's ever on the Grammys anyway, because frankly, I still listen to the same music I was listening to in like 2015. In my opinion, I branch out occasionally. Like I'll listen to new stuff people put out, but I don't like find new artists and I'm like, yes, this is my music.
I mean, I was definitely more into rap in 2015, 2014, but like I'm listening to the same music, at least the same genre of music now that I was like before I got into my rap phase back then.
Yeah,
like this band that I'm obsessed with right now, Under Oath. They're a band from like 2000. They're from the late 90s, but they really started like early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been listening probably since back then. And then they like broke up and then started up again. And like I'm obsessed with everything right now.
Yeah.
So I've just been religiously listening to that and like the same stuff. But yeah, I mean, like, and one thing I wanted to say, because you said that you don't listen to that music on there. It's like, and then the music that you and I do listen to isn't even like, it's just overshadowed in the Grammys. It's just like best alternative, best rock album, here you go. And then you never,
Yeah, no, they like I think this is me being a music snob. It's just that I think that like pop music is churned out like all the time.
Yeah.
And they have like 80 radio stations in every city that play the same 40 pop songs all day, every day.
Yeah.
And there's only, I think literally in St. Louis, there's like one or two that only play alternative or rock music now.
Yeah. I mean, there's one big one, obviously.
Yeah. There's KG95.
Oh, yeah. That's, old rock, but like, and like 105.7 doesn't even, I mean, they play like 90s stuff.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean.
And then the other half is newer stuff.
It's just kind of like, I understand that the pop music is good to a lot of people, and that's why it's called popular music. But also, like, this music literally comes out and sounds the same almost every year, in my opinion. Yeah. It all sounds the same. Yeah. That's just me being a music snob. I really can. I was raised a music snob. Shout out to my dad. But yeah, shout out to my dad. So like, I'm not saying I know good music. It's just that pop music is just like not my cup of tea. Yeah. I'll listen to it. It's tolerable. Same thing with country music. I can listen to it, but I'm not going to sit down. Like, I can listen to those things. I don't really like them, but if someone's playing, I'm not going to really pay attention because it's that much of background music to me. Because like, and it's in movies and all these other things. I personally would rather have a music collection that is curated by someone who knows music and like, likes that music. Like, I always told myself, like, whenever I was little, that I want my own radio station and stuff like that.
Oh my God, me too.
Like, I was like, if I had my own radio station, I guarantee a lot of people would like be put on stuff that they would have never listened to anyway.
Well, maybe this is our radio station.
Oh my God. But it's just, I don't know. Pop music comes out all the time.
One thing I want to say about that.
I can't really defend pop music just because it's just gross to me. It's just
one thing I want to say about that is I agree.
And TikTok music too is TikTok gets on, like, they get on those pop trends like driver's license.
I don't even want to even get started on TikTok music because I will lose my mind because there's things that I want to say about it that I can't even talk about on this show that we can talk about after we do this recording because it is. Yeah. I don't want to say any more about it, but yeah. So with pop music, I agree with you, but I think my opinion on it is that there's new pop music, and then there's new pop music that's on the radio, which is the stuff on the radio is like the exact same sound, the exact same songs, drilled into your fucking brain. But then I think there's good pop music that is maybe on the same album as those songs that are always on the radio that are also good. And those are those pop songs, there are pop songs that I like, but they're, not to be that guy, but they're of course the ones that aren't, as put up high.
Literally popular.
Yeah,
well,
that's
another thing
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's another thing is that like, I think that, I think that like there's certain music that I find cringe now, because like I guess I just grew out of it. I just remember like TikTok, the song by Kesha, all the time was on. I remember like in 5th grade we had like this walk for cancer or something like that. Great cause, but I walked like 25 laps or something like that just because like we could walk and like talk, and because like we pay like $5 to do it or whatever to raise money for.
Pay $5 a walk?
Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah.
So I think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, cancer? Oh, I'm not gonna pay $5.
Yeah, right.
Because I was fat and I didn't want to walk.
But like I think that's another thing that's weird to me is that I really like 80s pop music. I will go back and listen to 80s pop music all the time.
Same.
And I think that maybe I'll get to that point like in 2030 that I'm like, oh yeah, let's listen to Katy Perry. Let's listen to Katy Perry, Kesha, Justin Timberlake. I'm trying to think of like some other.
I was gonna say Rivers Cuomo, but that is
no. I was thinking Riptide by Joy Vance.
Yep.
Like I like those.
Dragons.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons. Yeah, I think that was.
I'll like that later on. I know.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'll like that.
I'll like Imagine Dragons. Probably.
Yeah. It'll become like part of me again.
Yeah,
but
it'll be so whittled
like,
out.
I grew out of it. I grew out of it, and it was literally thrown down our throats for so long.
Yeah.
And I think I also remember that Imagine Dragons. I think this might be another thing that I have a grudge against the Grammys. I think Imagine Dragons was classified as like rock. Or
they
rock,
were,
and it was so annoying to me that
I have a weird memory of me seeing that being like, what the hell are they talking about? That. Yeah, I have like a weird.
Yeah, whenever best rock album or whatever.
Yeah, whenever you said that, I have like a weird memory in my brain of like that being.
I think that exploded.
Thing.
I think that exploded on Twitter. But
yeah, but I feel like that was was that a long time ago? That seems like that was
forever ago. I don't remember. It might.
I don't know. I just remember somewhere in my brain. I remember like thinking that was so weird.
Yeah, but you're right with saying that there are pop songs that are good that are not on the radio.
But I think that I'm actually wrong now that I think about it, because if they're not the popular songs that are, you could still consider pop music because it is pop-y. It's not pop music because that means popular music.
Yeah.
So
no, I mean, there are. Yeah. No, you're right.
That being said, I actually do hate pop music, and I agree with everything you said. I just wasn't thinking about the term.
Also, like, radio's kind of dying anyway, and I think that with Spotify and Apple Music and SoundCloud and YouTube Music, which used to formerly known as Google Play Music, and Amazon Music, you literally have every song that was almost ever made on every platform, and you still want to listen to the same 4 artists that were played to you 6 years ago.
And I would just really quickly like to give a memorial to radio, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, I hate pop music.
No,
I hate the Grammys.
I understand if you don't have an aux cord or you don't have like anything. Burn a CD.
But hey, guess what? Grow up. That's
no,
what I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Just kidding.
But also, I mean, to be fair, I'm also kind of a hypocrite when I say I don't really like being a hypocrite. It's just that I do listen to the same artist, but also like they put out new music, and sometimes it's like, and I understand they're not on the radio though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like, oh, this music's bad because it's on the radio. I'm just saying like, they have other songs. They have songs that are similar to it by different artists. Go listen to them. Go listen to people that like aren't as big. Like, I feel like some people have just made their money and that they're good.
Yeah, and I'm like you, and I
hated One Direction. I hated One Direction in middle school, but that's because I was a middle school boy and I was like,
and it's something to make fun of.
Girls suck.
Yeah. But I didn't I was like you. I didn't grow up listening to popular music. I got music from my dad, but mostly my older brother that formed the music I'm into now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different. It's different than what you listen to that 80s music mostly because your dad and I was listening to stuff that was coming out then, but it was metal and screamo, mostly screamo. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I do remember that.
I still that's what I listened to.
I was terrified to go into Hot Topic simply because they played screamo music.
Really?
No other reason. Even if they had stuff I liked, I was so scared of going into Hot Topic until I was probably like 14 or 15. Not even kidding. Because
seriously?
Yes, my mom would go shopping there. I'm like, you went in there? But now I'm like, not
Are you okay?
Now I have this. I have this stuff. I have metal music and stuff like that.
Toys.
No, not toys, but collectibles.
Collectibles. Dude, take it out of when I come over, I'm taking it out of the package. I'm playing with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play with it. Okay. Is that Legos?
I'm gonna play. Yeah. But I'm saying for a while I was very oh, upside down crosses. Oh, watch out. Those things always terrify. Yeah. I don't know why, but now I'm just kind of chill about it. It's not a big deal.
Interesting.
But Hot Topic was the darkest area of them all, in my opinion, to me. I don't know why, even though it's in the middle of the mall, it was just oh my gosh, it's so scary in there. I can't be in there too long, or I'm gonna start liking the music or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't remember the reason why exactly, other than that they played music I didn't enjoy.
Huh.
Now I can kind of listen to it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, you're not scared of it anymore. I mean, I can play my stuff in the car.
Yeah,
and
no,
you're
I'm
not
not scared of it. No,
you're not
No, speaking of, I don't think I have the book over here, but this is another story about me just having a guilty conscience, I guess. There was this book written by Stephen King called Insomnia, and in it he there's lines that say or not lines, but dialogue that's fuck, shit, ass, and all this stuff.
Oh, we can't say that word. We can't say the C word. I have to bleep it. We're fine. But
we
just can't
well,
say
anyway,
the C word.
It's all these things written in this book, and I started crying while I was reading it because I was like, I can't imagine saying those words.
What? When was this?
I think I was 11 or 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was pretty straight edge.
Damn, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Those things terrified me.
Sorry, dude. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That timestamp was 101, by the way, just so you know.
Perfect. I'll put that down.
Somewhere around there.
I'll put that down. Everybody know that Gavin said a bad word that YouTube doesn't let you say at 101. He said a bad word.
You gotta bleep it on that video, that audio.
I gotta bleep it everywhere. I'm not even gonna use the audio from your video, but I'm gonna have to bleep it.
Yeah.
Or who knows what will happen?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right.
I am right.
Congratulations to all the winners tonight at the Grammys. You got noticed by a group of old white men.
Yeah, let me just hold on. I got a list right here of people who won. Congratulations, Bronston Screen Grab. He won Best Rock Album. Also, Joyce Minoiskin. She won, I think, Best R&B Album. We also have Scribble McGroove. As a band, they won Best, looks like alternative
folk.
Album. Oh, folk album. Sorry, you're right. Folk album.
I listened to them.
And then Green Grobs Gruski, who got the best rap album. Congrats, guys. That's awesome.
Who was nominated for Best Jazz?
Best Jazz? Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that he's still alive and putting out music.
He is, dude. He's just singing "Fly Me to the Moon" in different arrangements.
Yeah, it got translated to 107 different languages. Fly me to the moon.
Beautiful. Gotta love Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And everything that he's ever done. And I love Frank Sinatra. One thing I want to say, because I know we have to wrap.
Good guy that never did anything wrong.
Never did anything wrong, and I don't want to hear it. And if he did,
same thing with Marilyn Monroe.
And if he did do something wrong, I don't want to hear about it. Just don't tell me about it, because I want.
That's revisionist history.
That's revisionist history, and I don't want to hear about it because I like thinking about the good days, the good old days.
The good old days.
I don't want to hear about it. You can tell my dad about it. One thing I want to say, because I know we're going on about an hour here, and we probably should wrap it up here soon, is, and I'm going to put something, well, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. The Drib channel that everybody's watching this on right now hit 700 subscribers.
Whoop, whoop! What's it 700? I thought it was 600.
700,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
700, it's like 710.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll only be another 2 years before we hit 1,000.
Woo!
Because it takes so long to get subscribers, so we'll see.
You gotta start advertising on. You gotta put hashtag PewDiePie, hashtag Smosh. You gotta start advertising under everybody's. Put hashtag Minecraft, hashtag.
Subscribe to random people so they subscribe back.
Yep. Subscribe for subscribe, and follow for follow and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey man, I just send out an e-blast of comments to new videos that says, "Hey man, really like your video. You should check out our video at."
Yeah. Make a bot that does that for us.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before we get out of is there anything you want? I mean, I know again, like usual, we have like a bunch of stuff that we can talk about, but we didn't really get to it. But
yeah, it's fine. We'll get there someday, eventually.
I felt like there was a lot that
Dr.
I
Pepper
brought up.
Cream soda. You're gonna like it.
And drink water.
Dr. Pepper cream soda. Dr. Pepper, if you see this, would you please care to give me a scholarship? I think I've applied for it twice. Please give it to me.
Your audio kind of cut out there, but I heard that you said you want Dr. Pepper to give you a scholarship.
Yep. They used to during college football season. So yeah, drink Dr. Pepper cream soda. It's really good.
It'll get you a scholarship.
It'll get you a scholarship. Yep.
But is there anything you want to talk about? Because I feel like every topic that was brought up, I kind of...
No, really. I gave my opinions. I have some pretty strong opinions about ESPN and SportsCenter posting about The Office and not just The Office, but they also did a couple other things I don't remember. But sometimes they also post stuff where it's like, this kid was holding up 6 in the background of Jordan's famous shot whenever he shot over the Utah Jazz. And it's like, yeah, that kid was probably counting down the time that was left, not the amount of rings.
Or just putting up a number or something.
Yeah, right. Like,
they really post stuff like that?
Yes. No, seriously.
Oh, God.
And I see TikToks occasionally on there and stuff. They're like, people making sports teams and stuff like that. It's just really annoying. And it's just...
Yeah. I know we're eventually going to... I thought that was a sound effect you were doing.
No, that's me.
My eye was closed. I know we're eventually going to start putting things on TikTok, but I just hate TikTok so much.
I just have dog videos on my TikTok now. I just have dog videos and occasional memes. Dog and cat videos. We have rats now. Shout out to my sister.
Yeah, more rats?
No, just 3 of them. 3 rats. 3.
How many did you have whenever we recorded, when we made the 1984 video? How many did she have?
Did we have rats then? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we used a rat in it. Remember that?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it was it wasn't a great scene.
Yeah, well, Carson, look, I got out. Listen, I got that out of my head once I couldn't memorize. I couldn't memorize the last line after like 50 times. You should make that a soundbite. You should make that a soundbite.
Just all those.
Yep. No, not all of those. But just that, just like of me flubbing that line like 80 times.
It took so long.
It was like 35 minutes just to record one line of me falling out in the door.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I ruined those black pants, by the way. But
probably.
That's okay.
But who cares?
Who cares? It's over with.
Who cares? It's done and over with now.
But yeah, no, I didn't have anything else to talk about. I appreciate everybody that's listening at home, in the car, while you're studying, while you're doing laundry, whatever you're doing. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody who said those kind words about the first episode. I love hearing about it. If you have any feedback or anything like that, just leave a comment below. Tell me, tell Carson, DM every account that you know, and let them know that this podcast is going on. Tell your friends. Otherwise, it's just going to be the same people, and you won't be able to talk about it with anybody. And it's just going to be me, and I'm the host, and it's kind of weird to talk about it with just the host. Talk about it with your friends. Maybe cancel us if you're feeling so inclined about our opinions. Yeah, please.
Please, I want to cancel.
Yeah, cancel me. I don't want to be canceled. Anyway, so
are you gonna cancel me?
Yeah, you're gonna cancel me, you snowflake. Yeah, thanks for everybody who's listening. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. I just really appreciate it. I am blown away by the amount of support that I had just from my friend groups and stuff like that. So you guys asked, I'm giving it.
I'd like to piggyback off what Gavin said, and say that I really wish that I would have remembered to say something at the beginning of the episode about thanking everyone for watching the first episode, because I wanted to do that and I forgot to, but we can do it now. Yeah, thank you for watching the first episode and listening to it, especially watching it. We got a lot of views on it. I have not been able to check the analytics on Spotify or listening places, but it did pretty well on YouTube, which I'm happy about, and I hope it continues to. And like Gavin said, tell people you know, tell a mom, tell a dad about this show so they can listen to it and everybody can laugh and everybody can have fun, because guess what? We're going to keep doing this.
I'm going to keep going.
This isn't going to stop.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm tied down to this chair. I literally cannot go anywhere. I have to.
I'll come untie you. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Please don't.
Okay.
You don't want to.
Okay.
It's a mess. But no, thank you everybody for listening to this episode. If you got all the way to this point, that's awesome, because I know for a lot of people, they just kind of get a little bit into a podcast and they don't listen to the whole thing. But if you listen to the whole thing, thank you so much. If you listen to the whole last episode, thank you so much. Keep listening.
Keep listening. Keep watching.
Doing it. Keep every time, because we're going to keep going. You know, we will.
Yep.
And we'll be back next Friday with another episode after Gavin gets his wisdom teeth. Hey, guys, this is a little bit of a, I don't want you guys to tell anybody, but Gavin's going to have a couple less teeth next time we record. Should make things a little interesting.
Christmas on my teeth.
Well, it's your back teeth, buddy, okay?
Oh.
One last thing. You said all four, right?
I think so. All four wisdom teeth?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see.
We'll see. This is a little bit of a cliffhanger for next episode.
Yep.
Does Gavin have four wisdom teeth?
Will I get dry rot?
Dry rot? You mean dry socket?
Oh, dry socket.
Will I get dry rot and rip apart?
Yeah.
Disintegrate?
Will Gavin's opinions ever change about ESPN posting office memes or office memories and pop music? We'll see. Find out next episode.
Gavin's
on the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Gavin's gonna when this episode comes out, just know that Gavin's gonna be gnawing on some gummies and some ice cream, some macaroni. I think you can't eat anything hot either.
Really?
I think so.
I bought oatmeal. I'm dead serious.
Cold oats.
Yeah,
you can probably cool it down. Put a nice.
No, I like it cold. I like cold oatmeal.
Freaking heathen.
I'm kidding. I like hot oatmeal, but it's okay if it's a little bit lukewarm.
And I like hot girls, and you don't see me dating anybody.
Right.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.